What's up YouTube, it's your boy Sammyp, back at it again with a bit of a different video this time. Today we're going to go through the history of Breakcore, right from its earliest origins in 1960 to the present day in 2022. As you can tell, I've done weeks of research on this, so if you can, hit the subscribe button and the like button if you do enjoy this video. And yeah, let's get right into it. So what is Breakcore? Well, Wikipedia gives the definition. This one, I can't be arsed reading it out because it's a load of shit. As we all know, in 2022, Breakcore is just fucking anything with a breakbeat to it. Now, this might surprise you, but Breakcore has been around a lot longer than most people think, and you can actually trace its origins to 1960, which wasn't the first Breakcore, but started in Australia, not really a country you would associate with Australia, with Breakcore. But that's when the first, sort of inspiration to Breakcore released. And that was, of course, Time a Kangaroo Down Sport by Rolf Harris. Which, of course, in 1961 inspired fellow Australian paedophile Sewersivt to invent Breakcore. But unfortunately, because of her name, she faced quite a long battle against censorship laws. Many conservative people in the 60s were running the media outlets and the record labels, and they just wouldn't let names and rude words be said. So after many years of thought, she decided to release under the alias The Winstons, of course taking her name from the popular brothel in Leeds, and released her first single, Amen Brother, which is one of the greatest Breakcore songs of all time, influenced thousands of artists, been sampled millions of times, and yeah, that is just, it is universally agreed that Sewersivt invented Breakcore. Of course, 69, what comes after that? The 70s, of course. And with a bit of a slow progress, the 70s and 80s, because, there weren't really any advances in technology. They didn't really venture too far from the early work. They were just breakbeats, really, and of course, many popular examples include Lyn Collins' Think About It, Bobby Bird, Hot Pants, and the incredible bongo band Apache, which were very influential themselves, but never quite lived up to Sewersivt's early work. Which of course brings up to 1991 with the first development in Breakcore. Of course, you can't beat a bit of bully. What was on TV at the time? Bullseye, the greatest show of all time. And Jim Bowen, the presenter of Bullseye, decided to build on this success by becoming Breakcore's first MC with his first single, the Jim Bowen Rap, which is super smashing great. And yeah, we're just going to play a bit of an excerpt from that because it's not really well known, and obviously my research has uncovered that. I just think it's important that you all hear it.
Sunday tea time, the family's snoozing. Dad's out cold from his lunchtime boozing, so here's what you need to get you all going. Switch on your telly and rap with Jim Bowen. The name's Jim Bowen, I'm the star of the show. They say I'm a cult, well they should know. With my suave good looks and my savoir-faire, it's like Omar Sharif without the hair.
So the next development happened quite quickly the year after, of course, the band Aaron Funk and Venetian Snares. We're a classical group in Canada, formed in 1992 with hit songs such as Hi Mel and Here's for Kenny, which were, of course, he had to disguise the song names when he put it to CD, but those were the original names of the songs. By 2004, all the members of Venetian Snares had left, with one member citing the reason for this being that Winnipeg is a frozen shithole. Of course, the evidence for this came with the name of one of his EPs, Winnipeg is a frozen shithole. Who's to disagree with Aaron Funk? And yeah, this is an important development in Breakcore. Like, he influenced loads of Breakcore producers. I don't know, I don't actually fucking listen to him because I'm not a fucking nerd. Just nobody shuts up about him. Anyway, next up, 10 years later, we have Shitmat, one of the, UK's probably, one of the first UK Breakcore producers. Obviously, Jim Bowen had started it 11 years before, but in 2002, well-known crisp packet collector Henry Collins realised that he had actually collected all the crisp packets and needed a new hobby. And as a result, he decided to just sit in his bedroom and make Breakcore, because that's even sadder than collecting crisp packets. He went on to produce some of the best Breakcore of the 21st century, his finest moment, his magnum opus, undoubtedly being his collaboration with legendary Doncaster rapper MC Devo, with his hit song LS Warrior. And he was also the first Breakcore producer to appear on This Morning. She's probably the biggest Breakcore appearance on national TV. I don't think there's ever been more eyes on one Breakcore producer at the same time. And yeah, we're just going to show you the clip now because it is fucking good.
Home, and then your mum chucked them all out.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up and fell out of collecting them and moved out of home, and I went to my mum, oh, can I have my crisp packet collection back? She went, what crisp packet collection?
Oh, no, and they were gone?
Yeah.
Why? Why crisps? What is it about crisps that you like?
When you're a child and you're walking down the aisles of the supermarket and there's all these, like, colourful packets with monsters on or aliens and crazy flavours. They're just a bit more interesting than potatoes and carrots.
And I suppose then, then once you've started collecting, then you can't stop.
Yeah, and then all your friends collect them for you as well. And then when you're travelling around, going to different countries, there's a whole new world there as well.
What's this one here that's in the frame?
Oh, this one's great. This one's from around 1930. This was from America. It's when they used to actually fill up the bags on the side of the highway. So you'd get them there. So when it's full, you've got a happy face, and when it's empty, it's got sad face.
In 2005, there was a Goreshit started. They also make some Breakcore. I don't really know what else he did, but like again, nobody shuts up about him. So I just, got some good tunes. To be fair to the lad. Number 2012, very important. Development in Breakcore came from Ireland, and that was of course Harmful Logic, the start of his career, and the rise of Baldcore. He was of course the first bald person to make Breakcore, launching off his platform built on arm and break memes, which he still makes to this day. He's probably more well known for, but it was important because it allowed people from other marginalised groups, not just bald people, to be involved in the Breakcore community, which of course the scene is better off for it this day, and it's why he's regarded as one of the greatest Breakcore producers of all time. And there he is. He's also very good at eating candy floss. And Heineken. 2017 was also an important development, was the return of Sewersivt after a 48-year hiatus to start making Breakcore again, which is quite controversial because, like, it was shit. It was fucking shit. All of it. In following years, cloning Sewersivt became the most popular way to make Breakcore. In fact, most Breakcore producers these days are just complete rip-offs of Sewersivt. But obviously, Sewersivt itself got kicked out of the community because it's not 1960s anymore. Nobody likes paedophiles. 2021, of course, was a dark year for Breakcore. When Tokyopill made his debut, the beginning of the end. He just tried to wring every penny he could from Breakcore and introduce capitalism to the scene. Which is when people just started making shit music for clicks and streams instead of making anything good. And also like Lane or something, I forgot to make a side about that, but I don't really care. Shit show. And yeah, 19th of August 2022, the end of this video, and it's the end of Breakcore. Of course, how can you mention Breakcore without mentioning your boy Sammy P? New album out 19th of August, Breakcore is dead. This will be the last Breakcore album ever, because there'll be no point making Breakcore anymore. It'll all be shit compared to this. So remember to go listen to it when it comes out, or if it's already out when you're watching this. And yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to check out my Linktree. Please listen to my album when it comes out. Remember to tell all your mates how good it is, just like you do for all the other shit albums that come out these days. And yeah, just press the subscribe button. Cheers.